Make sure everything here is all good and up and running. Including mic audio, which looks like it's good. Game audio also looks like that's good. That helps. That certainly helps. Jump over here, get the YouTube going. Do that, do that, do that. Concurrently, getting the first match here going. And then I think we're good to go. Certainly looking that way. Awesome. Let's do it. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Hope you all are doing well here today. Welcome to round 2 of the 5-star featured Jubilee Arena. I am going for milestones this time, hoping to get to 1 to 5%, which would be very cool. Having been lucky enough to earn a 5-star version for round 1. So that is all good and great and wonderful, which means that this time around it's smooth sailing, which I always appreciate. So that is tonight's festivities. I have done nothing in arena here today. Been doing some other stuff in game and, you know, around town. So I'm starting off fresh. Got to build up the infinite streak here, and then as soon as the infinite streak is built up, jump over to some of the 5 stars, jump over the 6 stars, and then just go from there. Whatever it winds up being. Gonna be streaming here for the next couple hours, maybe a little bit more, and go from there. Before I get too far along, though, I do want to do a couple of things. First off, I want to welcome the latest Von subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel and the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers on digging the videos put out so far and are interested in the videos yet to come. It is going to be a busy week, and it has already been a busy week. Namely, with the video upload a little bit earlier today. It was another fun installment of the 3-star SmackDown. This time around, I was joined by AC. We wound up running... what is going on here? Well, that's curious. We wound up running 3-star Guardian against Realm of Legends Winter Soldier, seeing how much damage we could put up in 3 minutes' time. And that went very well. So if you haven't checked that out already, do cordially invite you to do so. That is up on the page. Give that a view, give that a like, all that stuff. That is all very much appreciated. And there's going to be another edition coming out next week, which I am also very, very excited about. It's so fun. I'm very much enjoying the series here. And I hope you guys do too. From the top, though, I want to say a big howdy to Noah, saying, yo, what's up, Rob? What's good, Noah? How's it going? Marm's hopping in saying, yo. Yes, how is 51546 going? Getting a good strategy going. That's very good to hear. Very good to hear. Boink. Nice. Well, I do wish you the best of luck picking that back up and steamrolling through that guy. Be a huge accomplishment once he's down. You got this. Boink. So on the short list, because I've been starting to itemize some of the videos that I want to make, and then some of the videos I've been saying I'm going to make for the longest time. So there is still coming up in the next couple weeks. There is going to be a Elsa damage video. There's going to be a Storm Pyramid X damage video. Come on, dude. There is going to be nice. I still want to do like a 2021. Arena Infinite Streak guide walkthrough, 4 stars and 5 stars both. But you know, it's all just it's on the wish list, guys. It's on the wish list. I'll get around to it eventually. Especially when I'm dancing around the arenas here. So, like I said, I finished up. I shouldn't have to tell you guys. You all know already. But we did Jubilee Arena last time around. Strife Arena is coming out, I'm assuming, the week following. Assuming that they're back on regular scheduling again. I'm going to be going for Strife, going for top 300 there. And yeah, got a big 6-star featured crystal opening coming up in probably about a month's time, maybe a little bit less. Currently, I'm sitting on one crystal right now, thanks to the Black ISO market discount a little bit earlier today. Gonna keep saving up, probably open up 5 or 6 of those, and in one stretch, see if I can wake up some of those MVP champs I'm hoping to get. Marm saying, Rob, I found out that Domino with Rolk is good. Yeah, that's 2/3 of the Domino Trinity right there. You throw in a Massacre into the mix too, and Domino's going to be melting everybody. Get incinerates all over the place. Next SmackDown, you should use a Space Ghost or Horseman Archangel. Yeah, there's a... That's the meme going around right now, right? With Cosmic Ghost Rider showing off the rotation. I can neither confirm nor deny nor comment on future matchups, but I would like to see a Space Ghost as well. I'll say that. Whether, you know, how that works out, I don't know. We'll see. But I think a Space Ghost could be fun. Certainly, it'll give me a lot of practice with Space Ghost. I still consider myself to be heavily in the scrub territory. Enough to get by, enough to, you know, get some big spicy numbers, but not anywhere near enough to say that I'm proficient. So, we'll see. Andy stopping in saying, Rob, saying, hey, what's up, Andy? How's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. How did that happen? Dude just parried my parry. Gotta say, I'm not a fan of that. Get out of here, Hulk. Boink. Found Void to be hard to use. I think I'm gonna use my Domino and heal her over Void. Honestly, bud, the important thing is that you use someone who you feel comfortable with, someone who works, and someone who gets them down. So if that is Domino for you, then by all means, absolutely use Domino. Definitely, because he's the big roadblock, right? He's the gatekeeper. He's like the agents in the Matrix. Eventually, someone's going to need to go through them. And if that's Domino, if Domino is the one, then by all means, absolutely. Andy getting bored with Inception? Well, you know, to each their own, I shall say. To each their own. It takes a bit to get going to the action segment. Not gonna lie, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. I think it's well worth the wait. So maybe give it another try sometime. But otherwise, yeah. Spoilers. Just realized today that you can transfer Doom's shocks into a stun by using heavy. Yes, that is. It's a passive stun too, which is really cool. Just like Wasp. So there's ways you can cheese that. There are ways you can cheese that, which is very cool. But yeah, I mean, now that you know that, that just makes Doom so much better for all around, huh? Boink. Hey, what's good, Max? How you doing? Happy Monday. Good lord, is it only Monday? Happy Monday all the same. Easier time now. Let everyone else pick this girl up. Haven't started Arena yet. Yes. Yeah, I do think the cutoff is going to be a little bit lower second time around. Cutoff was about 38 million, I think. I think. No. 48 million, sorry. Cutoff was 48 million. So about 10 mil higher than I was anticipating. But I definitely do think round 2 is going to be lower. It's probably low 40s, low mid 40s. That's my guess. So I mean, if you are in the market for a 6-star Jubilee, that's probably what you should be shooting for. But I'm sitting out featured second round. I'll wake her up eventually. But yeah, big congrats, bud. Big congrats. It's always nice getting that big sigh of relief after a successful arena. Big congrats to you too, bud. PP stopping in and saying, yo. How you gonna run a cult if you don't confuse people? Oh, right. You gotta understand Nolan's ways. Well, Nolan doesn't... I'll say this. Nolan doesn't intend to confuse. He just doesn't treat his audience like Muppets. Which is nice. I absolutely am so bored by movies that or plots or scripts that just hold your hand the entire way. Like where there's this entire dialogues where they may as well just like not talk amongst themselves, stop, turn straight into camera and just regurgitate plot points. And it's just... Fortunately, Nolan movies don't do that more often than not. No, for Mordo, I would either use a Hitmonkey to stop the evade or just intercept. Yeah, or, who is it? Or use a Wasp or Doom, because that's a passive stun. You can get around Mordo's nonsense that way. Lefty saying, yo, what's good? What's good yourself, Lefty? Happy Monday, bud. Welcome to the stream. How is everything? How's it going? Yes, should say I was starting to watch through your incursion run with PC, the Shoecursion run. I enjoyed that very much. Still need to watch Tenet. Yeah, you and me both. You and me both. And it's stupid. I've been to Target a couple of times, right? Just picking up odd end stuff. And of course, since the movie's out, they're advertising the movie over in electronics. But like Target has no chill when it comes to like either not like overt spoilers, but it's not like teasing you like a trailer does. It's like, yep, this is the movie. Here you go. Oh, you haven't seen it yet? Oh, well, just don't listen. Don't look at the screen. So yeah, that reason really helps put the fire under my butt to get on that and watch it. Leo was not dreaming at the end of Inception because in his dreams the spinning top never wobbled. It wobbled at the end. It did, but it didn't fall over. It wobbled, but it kept going. It's a fun interpretation, though. That is a interpretation, sure. I do think that by and large is the going interpretation, the widely accepted one. It's real. He got to see his kids' faces, so never got to do that in his dreams. No spoilers though for Tenet. Since we're talking about Tenet, no spoilers. I want to enjoy that movie for face value when I see it, having absolutely no like preconceptions or anything going into it. Boink. Just by hearing the first scene sounds like a movie I don't want to watch. You know what? That is totally fine. That is totally fine. Red Rank stopping in and saying, hey, yo, buddy. What's good, Red Rank? Happy Monday. Hope you are doing well as well. How's it going? You know what would be really nice for Arena? aside from just getting rid of infinite streak properly this time, is to either have like a 1-to-1 matchup where like you don't ever fight opponents that are like above your team's PI level, or like a 1 to 1.5 ratio, so you don't ever fight anybody who's like 150% your team's PI level. So it's not like a doom squad, right? But you still have a little bit of a challenge. But again, that completely removes any sort of infinite streak nonsense. Because I mean, I've said it before, and last time I did an infinite streak video for this, I'm pretty sure I said something similar. It's that the most important matches in an entire arena run, no matter if it's like 100 win streak or like 700, the most important fights of any arena run are the first 12 to 15 getting that infinite streak. Everything else is potentially just cake after that, but the first few, man, are so important. This really sets the tone, it sets the stage for everything else. Make your life so much easier if you get it. Doing good, Rob. Just finished a test. Nice, bud. I wish you well on that test. You got braces, so you got a lisp, kinda. Yeah, but at least it's temporary. No, at least it's temporary. Since when have the AI known to light intercept? I don't know, man. Since the last like month or 2 months, but the AI's intercept game all around is just so vastly improved. They heavy intercept, they light intercept. I mean, they've been special intercepting for a while, but now it's just to a whole new level. Waiting for my arena to reset so I can finish this 22-hour event, and then I'm reviving and going back into the fire. Wow, best of luck. Best of luck. Boink. And that's the thing too, but just keep at it. Keep at it. If the first few fights don't go as well as you'd like, there's no shame in backing out and trying again. Not at all. So the last thing you want to do is wind up blowing all of your units or all of your resources early on. I mean, you gotta save those for the boss, you know? Boink. Black Panther Civil War demolishes the first Iron Man and also Jane Foster, which are the two that give me the most trouble. Good. Real good. That's excellent. Get all that annoying stuff out of the way. Panther with Killmonger is one of my guilty pleasures. Yeah, seriously, right? That's the increased dot damage, right? I think. Using Domino now, Void, not good. Right, yep. Oh, while I think of it, PSA, everybody, if you haven't burnt your tokens, or if you've gotten the last milestone in the side event stuff, you gotta do that. You got like 12 hours left, 14 hours left to do that before it resets, because that's resetting tomorrow, I believe. Tomorrow morning, or 14 hours from now. So whatever that is for you local time, I'm pretty sure that's when that resets. You get a whole new bunch of prizes and stuff to go for. So don't miss out on the first patch. Beautiful. My Panther is a 6 star, so my only 6 star finally has a use. There you go. See, that's part of the reason. There's no such thing as a bad first 6 star. It's gonna be useful at some point, if for no other reason that it's just tankier and stronger than any of the other champs just by default. But very cool. Very cool. So we're getting there. That's 9 wins under the belt. Do that, do that, do that. And then after this is in the books, get my 2 power control teams, and then we're off to the races with the 5 stars. I like it. Kamala still has no use. There are a couple of YouTubers out there who beg to differ, who have taken their 6 stars up to rank 3 for serious reasons and absolutely love her kit. I don't understand it. I don't have that same appreciation for Kamala, but it must just be something I'm not understanding, because I've seen the gameplay videos of her just absolutely wrecking stuff. So I mean, good on them. Not my first choice, but good on them. Have I watched Hamilton? I have a couple times. I very much appreciate that they brought it to Disney Plus, because otherwise I would not have seen it. Or at least with the original cast. Like, if it made its way to Los Angeles, to the Pantages Theater or something, I'm sure I would have seen it at some point. But certainly, again, like I said, not with the original cast. Cheers, all. I have very much enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed it. It was clever, which I appreciated, both in terms of the songs and the numbers. I thought were a lot of fun, as well as the staging, which I think more often than not flies under the radar in face of like the performances and the vocal talent, but just like the staging was top notch. I mean, again, they did have the benefit of having the rotating stage, which allowed for them to do a lot more interesting things. Because usually, I mean, on a stage, it's just a stage, right? So you're kind of confined to that, but it was very cool. What was my favorite song? Oh, probably the King George. Probably. It wasn't the most talented song. I think, or the song with the most talent. I think probably, I don't know, one of the Aaron Burr ones was probably the most vocally talented, but just because the King George one was just so bloody hilarious, and at the end of the day, that's what I defer to. If I find it humorous, if I laugh, then that takes the cake. And the fun thing too is that it had absolutely no tie whatsoever to any of the rest of the play, right? Like, George never meets any of the characters. He's just there. He just comes out. He's just like the placeholder in between scenes. Comes out, sings his song, gets a laugh, exit stage left. Now the fun thing is have you guys ever seen the show Mindhunter on Netflix? It's about like the early bit of the was it the FBI, like coining the term serial killer. So you know, goes around meeting the cast of characters between Marilyn Manson and Ted Bundy and a number of other colorful characters. Anyway, the actor in that is the same actor who was the original King George from the Disney Hamilton show. I almost texted it. I don't know how I almost... Oh, I'm going to die right here. Oh, another blue chat. Yep. Yeah, I mean, so far. You won't hear any complaints from me. I dig it. I dig it. I guess I'll fight a maw. Do it this way. Poor dude, getting Amity Maw awakened. I mean, I feel his pain. I got mine sig 40 naturally, but still. I lament that this person, Hooper84, also shares the same misfortune. Maybe at some point, Maw will be better, hopefully. But we'll see. There we go. I was like, come on, man. I know I got a reparry, but there we go. Do that. Attacks. Come on, Mags. Come on, Mags. Come on. Boink. Is it gonna do it? Yeah, awesome. Yeah, that incursions with subs stream the other night was a lot of fun. I'm definitely gonna be doing another one of those, depending on who the featured champ is this week. We're gonna find that out tomorrow morning. But depending on who it is, then yeah, I'm probably gonna wind up doing another incursions with subs on either Friday or Sunday potentially. I think that could be a lot of fun. All right, so there we go. So that's the 4 stars done in the bag. So now for win streak 13 through 20, then it's the 5 stars, and then you look like War Machine in a hoodie. Dash will not go unpunished. I love it. Bye-bye, Gwen. Most fun thing to do with Quake is have her backed up against the wall and dexing every attack. Absolutely. That is quintessential Quake and Bake. Some people call it Quake and Shake. Other people are just call it bland quaking, but nah, for me, that's Quake and Bake. Diane stopping in saying, hello, Rob. What's good, Diane? How are you? Happy Monday. Welcome to the stream and the festivities. How's it going? Yeah, and especially that they took like that that dialogue, that setup, and then just like completely ran with it with Spider-Ham. Like Spider-Ham has so many different dialogue interactions with various characters. It's nuts. It's such a fun Easter egg. Pew, 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 pew. And get Goblin down. Awesome. So that's that nonsense done and out of the way. Awesome. And do this. Cool. Alright, so who's up next? Let's throw Phoenix, throw Nick Fury, and quick guys. J-Rock stopping in saying, good evening. What's up, J-Rock? How are you, bud? Happy Monday. What's new? What's the latest and greatest? And how's it going? Boink. Do that, do that, do that. Come on. Come on. There we go. One of these days, too, now that Nick Fury's a rank 5, figure out a better rotation for cycling his different dot effects. To get them all switched over to that passive Mega Dot. And then maintain that for added damage. Diane says, hey, got Storm Pyramid X 2 days ago. I see you're a big fan of her and watched your video. Is there a secret for her to get more faster to her special 3 before she loses the second Tempest? Yeah, she's got a synergy with, I think that one is OG Storm. That her Tempest lasts like 2 or 3 seconds longer or something. And that's the trick. Now, that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to bring OG Storm with, because what you also can do is bring Beardo with. Beardo has the synergy with OG Storm that gives you an extra prowess, which then obviously gives Storm X added damage too. And if you really want to, if you really want to get like extra power, having that Storm, OG Storm on your squad has a power synergy with OG Black Panther. So you wind up getting 10% added power gain that way between Storm's 5 and Panther's 5. So that's the way to do it, I think. That's probably the best way to do it. I'm 99% sure about that. There's a small part of me that, like in the back of my head, where it's like, are you mixing that up with the Bishop one? But I think Bishop is just to prolong the prowess. Yeah. This is the one they want with OG Storm. No, all that stuff's cute too, but this is the one you want. And obviously, of course, too, me being the dingus I am, big congrats on pulling Storm Pyramid X. That is an amazing pull. That is a fantastic pull. J-Rock says, going good, pulled I-Bomb recently and have been having a blast with him. Very cool. Very cool. Have you used a Sigstone, Wake him up, or an Awakening Gem, Wake him up? Or playing Unawakened still? I mean, either which way, he still is immensely fun to play, and that's a fantastic pull. Solid synergy, but is there a secret to increase power gain or something outside of the other synergies? No, not really. It's just no, that's the easiest way to do it. The easiest way to do it, having OG Storm and then Black Panther, classic Black Panther, to have the Tempest stay active longer and then have increased power gain. The other bit, if you really want to just like blitz through and cheese a section, is to throw on the 150 or 200% mutant power boost, because by that point she's going to start doing crazy damage with a special 3 or special 2 if you want to gamble a bit. That's going to refresh a bunch of the power that way as well. Or there's the super dangerous way to play. The super dangerous way to play. And that is allowing your... Okay, so just say that the second Tempest falls off before you can throw the next special 3, right? Just say it can. As soon as I'm done with this matchup, I actually want to go demonstrate that. Because, I mean, you know, tangents and me on this channel go hand in hand. Champion Spotlight says something about resetting your combo to get more power, but I don't see it. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not aware of that off the top of my head. I would love it. Actually, I should go check that out right now, too. Because if there's something I've missed or I've forgotten about Storm, then that's a wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Happened to pull him twice, actually. Oh, that's even better. Save yourself the Awakening Gem. Nice, J-Rock. Yeah, I-Bomb is a future rank 5 for me. He's sitting at rank 4 currently, but definitely going rank 5 later on. I was so scared he was at 1 and I accidentally gave him power gain, but got 1 parry in game. Nice. There you go. Nice, Farm. Very cool. Big congrats. Till I got to get wrecked. All right, so let's do 2 things here first. Let's look up. Let's find that champion spotlight. There we go. Where's it at? Stop it. There we go. Stop it. Stop it. Good enough. Alright, so let's see what we got here. What section was it in? Because that's the thing with these, it's like, good lord. Wall of text. It says this, while Storm's Lightning Tempest is active, she has access to a small chance to stun the opponent on hit. I missing it, Diane? Oh yeah, there we go. I think that must be a mistake. Because nowhere else on her kit does it say anything about resetting her combo. I'm going to chalk that up as being a mistake. Like it was either part of her kit that they just wound up removing and they just forgot to change the spotlight or something. Because I'm not aware of any of that. Which is unfortunate because that would have been a lot of fun. Man Falcon stopping in saying, "Greetings, Rob. Hope you had a great day. Quick like and goodbye. I'm busy for once." Hey, good on you, bud. Well, big hi, goodbye as well. Marm duping the 5-star Taskmaster. Rip. Yeah, sounds like it, Diane. Sounds like it. So let's get this for the sake of demonstration purposes. Storm. I would throw my 6-star up there, but she's on defense. I got a KO this war, so that's cool. And then OG Storm. Just cause. So this is the dangerous strat. And it's a dangerous strat just with Storm Vanilla. It's slightly less dangerous if she's a horseman. And it's slightly less dangerous as a horseman because if you have never once been hit, first time you are hit, you go unstoppable. Which means you can get hit and then just block the rest of the incoming hits. So say like I've got 5 prowess built up, but I only have 1 tempest. So just say I want to speed things up a little bit, do a little bit extra damage on my first special 3 cycle. What you would do, let's see, is get hit, right? Now I got both tempests active. Do the charge attack, throw that on a special 3. It's not going to do as much damage as if you had thrown the special 3 and built up prowess that way. But at least now, you know, now they're active. And of course, obviously, you are always at the mercy of the frickin' AI being passive or not. But just in case, you know, just in case you're trying to be aggressive and it's just not happening. Because you have the Ice Tempest active, you have a really solid shot of the hit that knocks you down glancing and being reduced damage. So then, yeah, you get hit, yeah, you lose your combo, but it's glancing, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Risky, but it's still a strat. Or if you really want to play in the danger zone, Just like get yourself knocked to 30% health and then just have both Tempests always active, regardless. Especially if you've got the Courage Mastery active. Courage Mastery increases your attack by up to 15% if you are sub 50% health. So then do even more razzle-dazzle damage. Hey, best luck on the new 6-star pull, Marm. Boink. Let's see if this last special 3 can finish off Winter Soldier here. Maybe. And then back to Arena, because, you know, tangents. Almost got him. Still 96,000 on a special 3 ain't bad. Sweet. Get the free pot out of it. I think the getting hit once sounds less risky than getting down to 30% health. I agree. Like it's like a Nick Fury-esque high risk, high reward sort of thing. So it's an ability and it's there and it's cool that it's there. Like if you pair Storm X up with Guardian, right? So you combine her glancing with like his ridiculous increase in block proficiency, your survivability just goes through the roof, assuming you aren't running damage masteries. If you are, it's probably not going to go well for you, but that I think is probably the most viable, plausible way of making that work in a realistic setting, right? Because there's a big difference, obviously, between AQ and AW and, you know, punching Winter Soldier again. Time Twin stopping in. It's good, Time Twin. I'm about to get rinsed here. Well, that's interesting. Saying, I still don't get this side event. It doesn't seem well planned at all. 6 tokens left and just supposed to not use them? They never said not to use them, but it won't count if you use them, so why? I don't know. Like, because the same is going to be true next time around. I think it's... I think they're trying to be extra generous for people who mess up, right? For the main event. So it's like you can derp around a little bit and play some of the other difficulties if you want. I mean, you're going to sacrifice the 10% tier 5 CC later on, but as far as like the actual card arena or arcade card goes, you can still get all the different stamps. But yes, I agree. It's like, yeah, we'll let you like play around and mess around and have fun. It's not going to go well for you at the end of the event, but I don't know. I think the idea is there. I just think it needed a bit more polish, and then I also think it needed someone to streamline the instructions. Way too wordy, saying the same thing way too many times. It's rather straightforward and simplistic, you know. Beautiful. Mr. Smoke stopping by saying, hello, Raw. You think the Mastery Bundle that just came out is worth it? Absolutely. Absolutely. If there are masteries, especially damage masteries, you're looking to unlock, then 100% the mastery bundle right now is well worth it. It's what, 1,800 units, I think, for a. Actually, let me take another look at it. See exactly what it is again. I think it's what, 1 carb core and 3 stony cores. Was it? Taking a quick look at it. So I think it's a halfway decent value. Rob, is Invisible Woman or Red Goblin good? Yes and yes. Are they easy to use though? No. They're good. Invisible Woman is good, but she is not easy to use. Red Goblin is a lot easier to use, and he is good, but you know what? I'm going to withhold judgment actually on Red Goblin. I haven't played enough of him to say that I'm super proficient. From what I've played as him, he is very good. He's very useful, but I would say he's the easier to play of the two as well. But yes, long story short, they are both good. Bundle. That's in the store here, I think, yes. You get 3 carb cores. Holy cow. Okay, for 1,800 units. So it's 4 stonies and 3 carbs. So with that in mind, where is this? So then you jump over here. So yeah, I mean, 3 carb cores by themselves is like what, 1,750. So then you're effectively getting 4 stony cores for free, which is like what, 500 odd some units worth of value free. So yeah, I mean, again, if you have a number of mastery points that you have not yet unlocked, including Despair, well worth it. Deep Wounds, well worth it. Assassin, well worth it. Double Edge, well worth it. Liquid Courage, well worth it if you have Double Edge unlocked already. Same as goes for Willpower and Resonate. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. So if you've got the units saved up already especially, then yeah, by all means, go for it. Can't move there yet. Let's burn a little energy quick, shall we? Just because I really don't like seeing energy going to waste. Cool. David stopping in. How's it going, David? Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. How's it going? They didn't mention if there's going to be new champs for next update, right? No, there will be. Yeah, they're back into the regular rotation again. So next update, there presumably will be 2 new champions, and then since it's February, we're going to have the 4 reworks as well, between Mole Man, Terax, Kingpin, and Yellow Jacket. So it's going to be really busy champ-wise. How do I play him from the? I pulled him from the 5-star featured. You know, I'm not well versed enough to say like this is the too long didn't read version of it. But I reckon if you take a look over his abilities quick, you can kind of see what the special 1, special 2 do. See if that what the abilities do, if that suits your play style. Hey, Captain, stop by. What's good, bud? For the hashtag Beard Gang is something different, but I'd be happy to join both. Saying sup, Rob? What's up, Cap? How are you? How's everything? How was your weekend? With Roblin, you win fights and he gets better. There we go. Alright. Come on, Guardian. So I tuned in. Well, that's not the right word. I went on Reddit earlier. And apparently, Space Ghost rotations have just been blown so far out of proportion that it's a meme now. I appreciate the meme because I have seen quite a few Space Ghost rotations, but it's fun. That's fun. Sarge stopping by saying, howdy, howdy, howdy. What's good, Sarge? How's it going? I mean the next update in the arcade. Oh, that's what you mean. No. So as far as I understand it, it's going to be the exact same. So the mutant one that we've been doing is still going to be the same. I think the champs are still going to be the same. Everything's the same, I guess. It's just blank slate with a new card, right? Beer Gang is my other group of friends. Yeah, right? Oh, man. I cannot wait till my bar opens back up again. I've missed that so much. Like, just getting some fresh on tap, just a pint of something by itself would just be fantastic. Or, since they hosted a metric boatload of craft beers from local brewers, you could get like a flight of 6 shots of whatever you wanted, really. Just, sample a whole bunch of everything. So then, like, me and my brother would go, and we'd each get like a flight or a couple flights apiece. So like, I would get 6, and then he would get a different 6, and then we just all try everything. I just miss that so freaking much. In good time. In good time. Help me find a path in 611. I'll take a look in a sec. Let me just get through wrapping the path up here so I can jump into 611 and see what we got. Sure went well. Finished off 644. Just got 2 paths left, and then Act 5 is in the bag. Nice. The end is in sight. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. I like Marzen and Oktoberfest style beers. Yeah. Yeah. I was starting to, like, right as, I suppose, like, this time last year, I was starting to get really into triple IPAs and quads. And those are going to mess you up quick if you aren't careful. But triples and quads especially is such an easier drink than a double IPA. Like, double IPAs are all over the place, right? All over the place, from being super nummy to being mud. But triples are just, they're just nummy. They sneak up on you. That is definitely the catch. Quads really really sneak up on you too. But the flavor profile is just so much more pronounced, I think. Being distinctive without just like being assaulted by hops. Okay, so 616, yes? Or 611, I mean. You know, I wasn't going to say anything on Act 5. I'm like, yeah, maybe he hasn't done Act 5. But Act 6, that makes a lot more sense. Alright, so let's see what we got here. We got explosive personality, so don't block. That's starting off with the Mordo. I probably wouldn't do that one. Everybody's got no retreat, right? Yeah. So that's gonna be fun. Just be mindful of that. Trying to remember which one I did first here. I think it was this one here with Cable. But then again, this was before the Magneto buff though too. So I think this one here is going to be your best bet. Moon Knight to Cable to Red Clops to X-Pool, Red Mags, Taskmaster. Again, I mean, you got no retreat all over the place, so you got to play around that, but I do believe that is probably the most straightforward. You just got to have a counter for Saberman. So, I know you said you didn't want to learn Void, or weren't a big fan of Void, I should say. But Void is going to be super useful against Saberman. Because he's going to shut down all of that healing really easily. But barring that, barring Void, again, Beardo with the Petrify and the Tech Synergy, super useful. You could try Warlock. I mean, Warlock would be useful against the mutants earlier on in that path. OG Vision, potentially. I think if you've got like a solid Mystic champ that can either nullify or prevent all the buffs from triggering in the first place, might be useful there as well. Again, I think the biggest catch for Saberman is the no retreat. So you got to have the dual task of preventing him from getting power and prevent him from getting heals. So it's a fun combo. Fun combo. Jacob's hopping in saying, "What's up, bro?" What's good, Jacob? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the festivities. How's it going? Oh yeah, welcome to Act 6, bud. No more 4 stars. Because reasons. If nothing else, then yeah, just throw that up on Discord. You can bring it up here quick. So I'm still at 18 wins. I say it's like I'm still at 18 wins, like I haven't just been like blitzing my way through content, burning energy. But we're making progress, dang it, we're making progress. We're getting there. Bit by bit. Pretty sure that Simbi there is going to wind up being the sacrificial character to Nick Fury. Pretty sure. Provided I don't choke on Domino here. But, you know, play it slow, play it safe, we'll see. Boink. Come on, dude. Thank you. Special me. Sweet. Eat them buffs. Nom 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 nom. This and this and this. This and this and this. I love Void for this fight. I can't tell you how many, like, Infinity Men my Void has eaten the last year and a half. Especially, dude. Thank you. Alright, so let's see what we got. Let's bring up Marm's roster here. Alright, so we got Domino, Nick, White Widow, Sparkles, Hit Monkey, Invisible Woman, Void, Hype Beardo, Red Goblin, Mysterio, Red Hulk, Night Thrasher, Heimdall, Star-Lord, Crossbones, Darkhawk might work. He's not awakened, and that hurts a little bit, but Darkhawk might work for Saberman. Throw the special 3, shut down the healing, and then start dealing added damage. Void obviously is the best bet. Void would just make that entire thing super easy. Beardo, same case if you want to work a little bit more for it. But that's probably your 3 best bets there. Void, Beardo, and Darkhawk if you rank them up a little bit. Yeah. Sparkles and Nick will be a good path clearer. That too. That too. So, I mean, there's options. There are definitely options. Just before you do anything super serious, go in and practice against No Retreat. Because that's going to wind up doing more damage than any of the other fights. Dematius stopping in. Howdy, Rob. Howdy, everybody. Well, howdy, Dematius. Happy Monday. Welcome to the festivities. How are ya? Let's eat some of those buffs. Nice. Do that. Dex back there. Nom 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 nom. I don't really play him, but he does have a heal block, right? Yeah, I believe so. And he's not a bad champ to get to know how to play as well. Can't have his ability accuracy reduced while his helmet is active, uncracked. Thinking late night streaming might be my niche. Did a night stream last night around 1 a.m. PST. It was a fun time. Good. Good. And that's the cornerstone of it. You know, find a time that works for you, and then just go for it. Very cool. Remember reading recently about a hero that was good against Saberman. It was a hero I got and didn't much like, but I read in the spotlight. I was like, really? I hope I can remember. Maybe I-bomb. All the poisons would prevent the heals or reduce the heals. Let's do a bunch of damage on top too, potentially. Void and Beardo are oh right. Right. Act 6. Yep. Then yeah, either Darkhawk or Mysterio, probably. Boink. Boink. Do that. Do that. Excellent. Wondering if Night Thrasher would be good for that node with his high block proficiency. Yeah, but you'd have a class disadvantage, right, against Saberman. Could you push through the heal with the damage? No. Not for the boss node. Not unless you've got like a 6-star rank 2, rank 3 somebody and you can just like blitz just a huge boatload of damage really quick, really fast. Or you just completely like overpower him with debuffs that prevent the heals from proccing. So I'm saying like I-bomb maybe. I mean, I-bomb isn't an option, but like someone who can just throw down a bunch of poisons and reduce the heals might be an idea. Stop it. Stop it, Diaper Man. Beautiful. Team is Sparkles, Nick, Domino, Rolk, and Mysterio. Yeah, you have Sparkles and Domino both for the Magneto on that path. Mysterio for the boss. Sparkles too if you want to just like blitz it. Probably have to revive a bit, but if you want to just like go straight for it. Kick. Everybody's on PP's team. PP is a all-inclusive team member. Get all us cool people on the team. So I was looking at past carb core offers, and this current offer is bad. They had carb cores for 225 units and 75 units for stony cores. Before it would cost 975, now it's 1800. Interesting. All right, well then scratch that. Well, yes. Okay, so devil's advocate right there. It is up to you. If you are currently in the market for stony cores, you would still be getting a discount based off of current value by going with the bundle. It's not the best bundle they've ever offered, but if you need them, if you're going to get them anyway, it still is cheaper to get them now. There we go. That works. I'll take that. Stop it, Surfer. Stop it. No touchy. No touchy. I don't appreciate this. There you go. Yeah. Heal blocks for 1 second and then 2 seconds each for extra, each extra gas charge. There you go. Alright, Doom, I see what you're doing there. It's the battle of the passive stuns. So let's do that, let's do that, let's do that. Let's see what else we got going on here. Boink. I love it. I love it. I love Mordo. Yeah, good luck, Marm. Let us know how it goes. Pew pew, pew pew. I do reckon that all of that would be a bit more straightforward than it used to be in any regard. Especially after the Act 6 nerf. But yeah, I mean, to PP's point, and like I've been harping on this whole time, do a couple of fights, like with, who was it? Moon Knight, I think is the first guy on that path. Do a couple of fights with Moon Knight, get acquainted with that no retreat, avoid the degen, and then, once you feel like you got that well enough, keep going with the rest of the path. I hate no retreat. It's not the worst node to fight against or to counter. It's just annoying. Because it means you'll wind up eating a lot of blocked hits. Because it's still cheaper and easier to take that chip damage than it would be to take that huge degen. Yo, Andy, dude. Don't be spamming chat with a bunch of emotes. You throw a couple in there, but don't go crazy like that. No retreat's pretty straightforward. If you dex backwards, you have a timer. Lasts for like 3-4 seconds, something like 3 seconds, something like that. If you dex back a second time while that timer's up, you degen. That's about all there is to that. So you gotta make sure that when you're dexing backwards, you don't dex backwards twice, or else you're degenning. Boink. Alright, come on, Hulkbuster. Throw the special. Throw it. Throw it. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, don't dex twice. Yep. Easier said than done, but yes, that's the gist of it. Black Knight stopping in and saying, "Yo, Rob, how's it going, bro?" Very well, thank you. Very, very well. Happy Monday. Hope your weekend was a good one. Hope the week here ahead is a good one even still, too. For one, it's hard to believe it's Monday already. Feels like the weekend just barely was getting started, and here we are, back to the grind of things again for the week. Let's do that. Just need to watch out for Doom against Ghost. But it should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, Marvin, best of luck to you too with that. You'll get there. You'll get there. Honestly, the hardest part about that node is just turning off your instincts and your second nature at this point. Playing the game for as long as, you know, as long as anybody has. Dexing back twice to avoid specials or multi-hit specials especially. It's like so ingrained in like how this game works and functions that to turn that off to counter the node, it takes a sec. It takes a sec. There we go. Oof. Alright, so let's do that, do that, do that. See if Spider Pig crashes my game. Yep, it did. It did. Take a photo of the screen there, apparently. Spider Pig. Which sucks, because I got a Spider Pig that I gotta go up against in war. So if the game decides it wants to crash and not render out Spider Pig, then that's a KO I'm giving up just because the game's broken. Billy asked, "Can I ask you a question about the state of the game?" Yeah, I'm sure. I will answer it as honestly and truthfully as I can. Cheers. Hey, the legendary Half stopping in, saying, "Hey, Rob. Hey, Half. How's it going, bud? Welcome, welcome, welcome." No retreat's not that bad. Good, good. Then should have a pretty good time with that path. It's easy with Domino. Excellent. Then yeah, then you're gonna have a really good time for that path and going up against the boss. Hey, stop it, Beardo. Stop it. Stop it. No touchy. There we go. Or Billy, was that the question? What is the state of the game? What we need is like Kabam Mike to come out in front of a podium like once a year and just give like the State of the Union kind of speech, state of the game. How does one get mod in Discord? Do you have to be a mod on your stream? No, not necessarily. For Discord, I'm not accepting any new mods currently. I'm working on figuring out how I want to continue to grow Discord and kind of what I want it to be. So until I get that figured out, I'm kind of put a freeze, I suppose, on new mods and whatnot. But if you're interested, I'll keep you in mind whenever that opens up again. I love Spider-Ham. Okay, all easy content such as heroic to uncollected, there's no issues. Game never lags. Act 1 to 5, no lags. Realm of Legends, no lag. Quest, no lag, but anything higher than that, everything lags. Do you think they purposely make hard content lag just to make you spend on units? That's interesting. I haven't correlated it that way yet, to be entirely honest. I have not correlated it that way. Part of me wonders if it's an issue with the nodes themselves. Like the game is just tripping over itself to do all the calculations for all the different nodes and all the different character interactions with them, and that's what lags, what slows it down. Truthfully, I haven't noticed as many lags as in content and whatnot as I do with specific characters. But that just might be me on my device. I don't think that specifically is purposeful. I don't think. I think there are a lot of other things in the game that, you know, Kabam being a business, entices people to spend money. I think that's how. There are other areas, specifically when it comes to obtaining characters or obtaining specific resources. I definitely think there's a huge gotcha mechanic. But intentionally lagging the game for endgame stuff, I don't think so. Or I'm less inclined to think so, I should say. Not to say they don't, I'm just wouldn't be my first guess. But as far as like it goes, where it's like people are trying to get one thing and one thing only, and they only need one thing to do rank up a champ or do the thing, and they open up a bunch of crystals to try and get the one thing, and they get everything but the one thing that they needed. Yeah, that's 100% intentional. Mike's speech would be the shortest speech ever. Everything's fine, please continue on. Yeah, seriously. Half asking, you up for a 3-star solo challenge? I could be, absolutely. Who did you have in mind? See about setting something up for a little bit later. Shoot me a message on Discord. DM. See about getting something figured out. Time Twin, and Time Twin reminded me how much I don't want to be a mod. I appreciate the reminder. Certainly appreciate that. Duly noted. The bugs have made me miss 12.0. Oh man, that's saying a lot. That is saying a lot. It's rough though. Just how some bugs just keep going unaddressed, and every update there seems to be a new slew of things, and like especially with Spider-Ham this time around, and just how he's breaking everyone's game, especially when it comes to like AW, right? And how it's willy-nilly. Sometimes it crashes your game, sometimes he doesn't. That's such a critical fail. I don't know. Half wants to run a stealthy. Stealthy could be fun. Absolutely. John Oak stopping in, saying, is Cable good or not without APOC? I keep seeing mixed opinions. Is he good? Yeah. Is he as good as he is Horseman out? Not even close. Is Cable in the top 50% of mutants to play? I would say he's probably right in the middle. He's not bad, but he's not exceptional. He does stuff, he does things, and that's good-ish. It's just that because the mutant pool is just so overwhelmingly amazing, Cable just doesn't really stand out by himself. Like, honestly, up until APOC came out, Cable was strictly just a synergy champ, you know? Synergy champ for better mutants. And the only reason he isn't still just a synergy champ for APOC is because his degen as a horseman is really good. Outside of that, he's pretty okay. He's okay. If you don't plan on horsemaning him, or if you don't plan on horsemaning anybody, really, then I would not rank Cable up. Not that he's bad, again, I want to reiterate, not that he's bad, he just doesn't stand out in an exceptional field. So like me, for instance, I took my Cable up Awakened to rank 2 as a 6-star. He's not going to get ranked up any further than that anytime soon, but the only reason I did rank him up just to have a higher leveled APOC Horseman Synergy champ. And then half for the 3-star SmackDown, there's only a couple of rules. So first rule is that obviously it has to be with a 3-star character. You can use whoever you want for Synergy members. It's just that all of the other 4 champs need to be unique. So it's not like you can like double down on Red Magnetos, right? It's like, no, just have 4 unique champs. You can use damage masteries if you want to, but just let me know which ones and how many you are using, so I can turn those ones on as well, just so it's an even match. And then yeah, no boosts of any kind. And then yeah, just see how much damage you can wind up doing in 3 minutes. So it really winds up boiling down to your mastery of the champion themselves, being able to play safe and smart for the long long haul, and then your strategy for synergy champs. I have a distinct memory of being on the train listening to Seaton read off all the changes on that forum post. Yeah. Yeah. That would have been a long-winded something. And it just kept getting worse. The more he read, the worse it got. There's just no silver lining. Yeah, Seaton's pretty much carried the game, or the community, a number of times at this point, right? I mean, Seaton came back clutch too for the complete rebranding of Act 7, right? To actually make Act 7 fun as opposed to like a blatant cash grab. Ghost is low-key broken in the Sentinel variant. Yep. Like she wasn't good enough already anyway. Let's introduce an entire tech chapter where Ghost and Sentinel can just absolutely shine. Fortunately, there weren't like Legends times or prizes for that, or else it'd just be a huge Ghost fest. Back when people still got excited for Dr. Voodoo. I still get excited for Dr. Voodoo. I'd love to see him as a 6-star, but how times have changed. How the game has moved on, too. Boink. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Thank you. Beautiful. Just 3 minutes? Yes, 3 minutes. So if you're going to shoot a video, include a little bit of padding. So like record for like 3 minutes, 30 seconds, something like that. I start the timer as soon as the fight symbol fades away, and then run 3 minutes after that. So having a little bit of padding on either side of the video helps get that all sorted out. Alrighty guys, I'm going to need to put you down for just a sec. I will be back lickety-split. Gonna go top off my water here real quick. Gonna throw up the intermission screen, and then I'll be back in a sec, and we'll keep on rolling. All right. Yeah, I mean, as far as Seaton goes, Seaton's been playing this game long enough, and it has worked out well enough in his benefit that I cannot fault him at all for his business model. Like, were it not for his business model, that dude would be. It would be a different story. It would be a different story. He can afford the openings he does because the revenue that he gets off of the views, as well as the plugs that he does. Yeah, that pays for all of that and more, all of that and more, which is good. You know, good on him. And I don't say that sarcastically with any sort of malintent or whatnot. Genuinely, good for him. You know, goals right there. That having been said, I mean, if it was just straight out of his pocket, the drop rates that he gets relative to what he invests into it is just trash. Plus, too, he's just intrinsically tied with the game and the community now. You know, he is the staple there. So, like, I mean, if you're going to watch a video on anything, right, and if you're only going to watch one of something without diving too far into the weeds, yeah, more than likely you're going to watch a Seaton video. He just covers the bases. Uh-oh. Stupid. Stupid AI. Get out of here. Jesus, friggin' blade, man. I think there's a video out there somewhere. Someone did that to Realm Winter Soldier. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, and it's a real shame. It's one of the big reasons why we need a punching bag, like a standalone punching bag in this game. Because for the longest time, Realm of Legends Winter Soldier has been everyone's go-to punching bag. But with the champs that are out in-game now, poor Winter Soldier can't survive long enough to get into a most new champions rotation. You know? I mean, I've certainly found that true when I've been testing out Elsa or Storm Pyramid X especially. Like, by the time I'm able to throw my second special 3, like the big razzle dazzle one when she's all revved up, he can't survive it. Nobody can survive it. The only person that could potentially survive it is Wolverine, just because of his heals, right? So like Wolverine is the new punching bag for me, just because he can take the punishment and heal, unless it's a one shot, which still happens with Storm X. She's so good. But we need a punching bag because, like, who's next, you know? We've got Labyrinth Red Hulk, who's also a good punching bag, but he's got that stupid damage cap. So, I mean, if you do... a champ has a bunch of, like, different damage sources, or does a huge amount of damage in small increments, then yeah, great. But otherwise, if you're looking for the big yellow numbers or whatnot, that's not going to go well. Roberto says, hey, Rob, did you get Jubilee from the previous run? I did. I was rank 105, I think, with 61 mil. So I'll take that. That's why it's really nice this time around. It's just a chill 1 to 5%. Just get about like 20, 22 mil, something like that. Get some shards, call it a day. Ghost stopping in and saying hello. What's up, Ghost? Oh. Bzz. Billy says, this is why I like you so much, because you're humble and enjoy seeing people succeed Genuinely caring. Oh, Billy, that's very, 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 very nice of you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, it's true. It's true. I genuinely like seeing, people do cool things. It's really exciting having the cool things work out for them, and any little bit of use that can be to anybody for any of that to enjoy the game as much as I do, or help people enjoy the game more for themselves, and that's fantastic. Absolutely want to do that. Sarge stopping in, part of the Club Cataclysm raid. Cat stopping in as well for the hashtag Club Cataclysm raid. What's good, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome to the stream. I'm going for 1 to 5% milestones in the featured 5-star Jubilee Arena. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Thank you very much for the raid. Thank you very, very much. I want to say a big howdy to Maddox as well, Phoenix as well as Limbo, all stopping in, part of the Club Cataclysm raid. How's it going, guys? How's the stream? How'd it go, Cat? Let's throw up that. Let's throw up that. Throw up Vision. I really hope I wake up Vision at some point. I really do. Like, I would rather awaken Vision, I think, than pull a new champ out of the 6-star featured, save for APOC and Red Goblin. But, like, I'd rather wake up Vision than, like, get a brand new Killmonger, even though I really like Killmonger. But we'll see. That's still, like, a month away. Month and change. I got 2 months left on the crystal, so there's still time. I just gotta keep hoarding. Dom says, stumbled upon Seaton's second 5-star ever video. It's kind of crazy. Didn't start with ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, well, going back to the old videos from his original setup, like before he got set up in the shed in his parents' garden. Yeah. Dude's busy. It is interesting, too, to see like how much harder he goes now for 7 Deadly Sins than MCOC. But he's having a lot more fun with it, so all the power to him. Uh-oh. And Dex. Boink. Boink. Come on, get out of here, Colossus. Get out of here. Ghost says, saw your video of the 3-star challenge. It seems fun. It 100% is a lot of fun. For those of you guys who have not yet seen it, I had a video a little bit earlier today for this week's installment of the 3-star Smackdown. Seeing how much damage we can do to Rumble Legends Winter Soldier using only a 3-star character in 3 minutes time. It's a fun series I'm throwing together. Got another installment coming out next Monday and every Monday after that. So make sure to check it out, tune in. It's a heck of a lot of fun to do. I'm always joined by another content creator here on YouTube. And if you yourself are interested in throwing down for the Smackdown, hit me up on Discord. I got a link to my Discord in the description down below. Just shoot me a line, say howdy, and we'll see about getting something set up. Well, I'm glad you did, Billy. I'm glad you stuck around. And it's been real good having you here in chat. It's good to hear that stuck around for the game too. I say all this as I'm getting punched in the face by Spidey, getting rinsed as Daredevil. I gotta just hunker down one of these days and just do like a Daredevil stream. Where it's just me getting good with Daredevil and figuring out how to make him viable. Because that dude's gotten so much hate since the buff. Unduly so, I think. I understand where people are coming from. But to say that the buff is complete trash, I think, is a strong misnomer. Uh-oh. Blink. Stupid falter. There we go. Cataclysm says, streamer's great, man. Normal Sunday routine is to raid the cereal stream, but I didn't stream last night, so here we are. Appreciate it, bud. Had corn pops last night, which was different. Not bad. It's just not. It wasn't exciting to eat. Stream was really cool. Stream was really cool. The cereal was not my favorite from the cereal streams, but we'll have to see what the cereal is this next week. I already know what it is. I am excited to host this this cereal on Sunday, so I think it'll be good times. Pew pew pew, punchy punchy dropkick. Where can I test Roblin? Anywhere you want, bud. Starting my run in 6-3. Any tips or roadblocks? Not off the top of my head. I mean, it's the usual nonsense. 6-3 is a lot easier than 6-2. I'll say that much. It's a lot easier than 6-2. But off the top of my head, I can't think of something off the top of my head. Dom says, dinner time. We sending you a message about the 3-star challenge. Awesome, bud. Awesome. Looking forward to it. PP restarted Daredevil Season 3. Nice. It is arguably my favorite bit of comic book-based cinematic content. Daredevil Season 3. Granted, I am a strong, self-professed Daredevil junkie. Like, the 3 seasons of Daredevil Netflix could do no wrong. I loved all 3 seasons. Enjoyed all the characters. But season 3 is just so freaking dang awesome. So let's try this. I haven't tried Falcon against Infinity Man. And since this is a duped Infinity Man, it'll be interesting to see if I shut down his stupid armor at the very end. Because when he's locked on, it's supposed to have 100% ability accuracy reduction, right? In which most cases shuts down the nonsense. Unless they have like an ability buff. But I'm assuming that's my hypothesis, using the scientific method. My hypothesis is that Falcon's going to completely shut down all the armor ups. But we'll see. We'll test it out. Boink. Billy asks, who has been watching Cobra Kai? I have not started this series yet. I want to. I've heard nothing but exceptional things for season 3. But I have not yet started the series yet, so it's on the watch list. I just barely finished with Deadwood, which is a series I had never gotten into. I mean, it's been off air for 15 years, and the movie's been out for like 3 years. But all right, let's do this. Let's wait for this to come off a cooldown. And then go in for the armor. There we go. Try this. Stupid. There we go. Armor? What armor? Love it. Love it. MVP Falcon. Captain Crunch has not yet been on the stream yet. That is an option. It could be Captain Crunch. I'm not going to say anything more. It could be. We'll see. Glad I stuck around because I had no God tier champs. After about 2 days of deciding to stay, I got 5 and 6-star Colossus, 5-star Falcon, 6-star Venom, the Duck to help with the variants. Oh, you're sitting really good. You were sitting really good there. They got enough cat shards to rank up 4 5-stars to rank 5 in 3 days. Isn't that so freaky how that works? Like you wind up, not you, just like in general. Like you can wind up in such a rut between pulls or just getting bad luck left, right, and center. But all you need is just a little bit of luck switching it around. And that's how it happens. You can just drop on a dime, and there you go. Phoenix suggesting you should do Cookie Crisp this Sunday. I ain't saying nothing, guys. I ain't saying nothing. But it is a new cereal. I will say this. There's so many freaking cereals out there. I don't think I'm going to have a duplicate cereal on the cereal stream for most of the rest of this year. Probably. And then all I would need to do is just go to a different store. I love the Sunday cereal stream. It's so much fun. You love it, but make sure you have time for it. Once you watch one, you cannot stop. I swear they're like Pringles. Dangerous. Once you pop, the fun don't stop. It's good. They're, what, hour-long episodes, I'm assuming, right? Ish. Alright, so sitting at almost 5 million so far, so that's good. Almost 20% of the way done. Not shabby. And then, I mean, in addition to the 1 to 5% milestones, it's getting all the gold and the battle chips associated with it too, for more units. Hey, Matt Murdoch stopping in saying, hey guys, what's good, Matt? Let's do that. Sure, let's do this. Why not? Throw in some cashew cereal sometime. Some of the flavors are very, very good. I keep seeing that at the store. I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. I'm assuming I pronounced it right. Kashi as opposed to Kashi or something. It's one of those dumb things that always happen to me where it's like I see it, but because I've never heard it pronounced, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. It's like you read something in the book, right? Like you read a story, like even just say something straightforward like Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter, right? Something that you would want to read as opposed to just see the movie. And then you go and see the movie and you're like, wait a minute, that's not how I've been pronouncing it all this time. The heck? 20 to 40 minutes long. Nice. Each episode is in between them. Good. I like that even better. Much more digestible. Koshi. Okay. Gotcha. See, yeah, exactly. Case in point. Case in point. Come on, dude. Special me, please. Why? Thank you. I'm like, why is this dude being so defensive? That. Nice. And he's down. Come on. Thank you. What'd be fun to do is to bring Old Man Logan into a buffed up path. I think he would do exceptionally well with all those Furies. Grady stopping in, part of the hashtag Grady Raid. What's up, bud? Good to see ya. How are you doing? How'd the rest of the stream go last night? The toasty stream. Man, speaking of which, it would be really fun to do sometime. Is to do a toasty stream instead of a serial stream. Just, I don't know, like a Friday night or something. Do a toasty stream, just like pour and set up my own flight. Because we were talking about that a little bit earlier in the stream, about how much I miss my local pub, just because, you know, everything. And how me and my brother would always go and get a bunch of several flights and just test out all the microbrew stuff that they had on tap that day. And obviously I haven't done it for a long time because the way things are. But that'd be really fun to do on a stream sometime. Just sample a bunch of stuff. Set up the station so it's like hot ones, but instead of like different hot sauce bottles, it's different beer bottles. Get out of here, Colossus. Hey, alright, Time Twin. Take care, bud. Thanks for stopping in. We'll catch you later. You think they'll ever bring out champs with a face mask on? You know, they said they were going to do a tribute for Chadwick Boseman, and I'm still waiting on that, so I wouldn't hold my breath. A Wednesday bagel stream? Dude, yes. A delicious bagel with some smear and some lox. I mean, you guys would have to do the heavy lifting, just like talking and chatting, because my face would be stuffed with bagels the entire time. Pans Off did a lot of toasty streams on Twitch. You know, I could be convinced. Twist my arm and all that, right? You wouldn't have to twist my arm much. Get a Taco Tuesday going. It'd be the same thing as with the bagel stream. You guys would have to do most of the talking, because I don't know. I'm weird. So like for a regular meal, whether it's lunch or dinner or whatnot, it's like, all right, I'm gonna eat my piece. I'm gonna enjoy what I'm eating, but I'm not gonna stuff. This is the meal. This is what I get. This is really yummy. It hits the spot. I'm content. Cool. Not tacos, man. Tacos, like, I open up, like, the third and fourth chambers of my stomach, and I'm like, just give me all the tacos you have, especially they're freaking street tacos. Good lord, I just inhale street tacos. So good. They're so simple, but they're so good. So yes, I would be stuffing my face, and it'd be a very, very quiet stream. I'd have to learn like the Brian Grant trick of just playing this game with one hand. So playing the game in one hand, eating tacos with the other. Yeah, sign me up for that. That's when the Rob vonShoe channel just becomes a food stream. Every day of the week, it's a different thing I'm stuffing my face with. Capping off the year with, you know, Rob needs to eat a salad. That'd actually be really fun. Instead of asking people to chat down on some cereal, everybody pour yourself your own delicious beverage. We all compare notes. People asking, do I Costco? I do. I do. It's one of the ways I know I am well past the point of adulthood. Is like, yeah, I Costco. Costco's great. That's awesome. I can buy things in bulk and then I repackage and I freeze it and I compartmentalize. And I'm joking about that, but everything I said is absolutely true. Text that. More drinks Monday, twisted tea Tuesday, wasted Wednesday, toasty tank Thursday, effed up Friday, slammed Saturday, not so sober Sunday. That's right. You never need to recover if you just keep the party going. Ah, rip. Rip, Billy. I can't imagine playing this game one-handed is any better on your joints than playing with two. Because like just depending on your device, like you would have to like do like one of these the entire time between like where's the camera? Between blocking and then like attacking and then going way back over here to block. Especially for some of the more complicated move sets. I guess I can do this one. So, at Costco, get the tub of cream cheese, then the sliced smoked salmon with a mix of 4 different seasonings, mash them together in a big bowl, which is a workout. And then you have the best schmear known. Yes. So, for those of bagel aficionados, how do you pronounce it? Smear or schmear? I know it's spelt out to be schmear, but I've heard people pronounce it both ways. I pronounce it schmear personally, because smear just, I don't know, that doesn't sound very appetizing. But that's just me. Still have been meaning to find a decent bagelery around here too. Not that I can't get bagels. I mean, there's bagels all over the place, but there's nothing like a fresh bagel from a proper bagelery. Like the closest I think to a bagelery around here I've seen has been like Panera Bread, which is like, I guess it's better than buying them from a store in a bag, but it's not the same. It's good, but not the same. Boink. Just pat them in the head and smile. Yeah. He's like, oh, you poor dear. Isn't that adorable? Just pat them on the head and then just send them on the way. More for us. And that's what this whole live stream thing is all about. It's just hanging out together, having a laugh. I don't mind a bit of ribbing. Twisting people's arms. So long as it's all in good spirit and it doesn't get, isn't mean-spirited, right? Because at the end of the day, we all enjoy playing the game, just chewing the fat for a bit, hanging out, having fun, talking about endless amounts of food. We have a good time. We have a good time. And you know, just punching comic book characters in the face incessantly for 2.5, 3 hours. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. I always gotta watch what I say because yes, ribbing is synonymous with like twisting someone's arm, giving somebody a hard time. It just also has other meanings. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the catch. So, on the toasty night, you got a game. I do like games. Yeah, Falcon. Yeah, let's roll with that, shall we? Let's roll with that. Or every time Grady takes a swig, everyone takes a swig. See how many of you fools can keep up. Nah, man. I'm not playing that game. I already know I'm gonna get absolutely rinsed. I gotta look at the roster. I have no idea how many teams I've got left. I don't think I'm gonna make it through all the 5 stars. Depending how far I am on a 6 stars, maybe, but That's like 43 fights, 129 individual matches. All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out. A fair few. Hey, livers are replaceable, right? See, I was playing football, and instead of my girlfriend, and she said to her friends, he would rather play football. Hey man, that's a solid sense of humor right there. Man, Palmerla Henderson. That's a throwback. Same with it was just straight up Jennifer Lopez, right? From South Park. I didn't think J-Lo had a name. Take a swig for every room cleared. I don't know, man. Some of these runs, I'd barely get a taste and then be over already. Now you go to like Yeet or Hector's incursions runs where they get into like zone 17 or something insane like that. That'd be a different story. Doink, boink, yoink. Come on. God, I still hate that. It's like I go for the heavy, and then I assume that my character is charging a heavy because I pressed the heavy button. And I'm like, why is nothing happening? It's because my dude is just standing there because of stupid dropped input. Love it. Love it. Doink, boink. Wave Rebel stopping in. How's it going? So late here, yet still up, by the way. Hello, everyone. Well, hello back at you. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. See, my grandfather was going bald, but still had some hair and was waiting for a haircut, the barber said. ... Crash number 2. That's fun. I appreciate the sense of humor. What was it doing? Anything interesting going on over here? Not really. Anybody get anything interesting here? Not really. When will he stop showing 3-star pulls? Who cares about pulling a 3-star champion? For like a platinum borderline Masters Alliance, honestly, who cares about 4 stars anymore? And yet, alright, Grady, take care, bud. You enjoy the rest of your night. We'll catch you next time. Gonna go binge Kingdom. I think I've heard of that. I may be conflating it with the movie Kingdom. But either which way, enjoy. Time for some zappy zap action. With my Act 7 prize. What a relief it was. 100%ing Act 7 after that whole big ol' slog. 7-1, that slog, and then pulling White Widow out of the Nexus. Such a clutch save. Because that was rough. That was rough. Not my finest gameplay, I'll say. Stop while you're ahead. Rob's gonna say, who cares about 5 stars? I care about 5 stars. Because it's all good fodder for building up to the next 6-star. And I still care about 6 stars, dang it. And 5 stars. I'm not that jaded yet. Come on. Thank you. Better than my Nexus. There was a lot of that going around. A lot of that going around. Like the Nexuses, even though it was a Nexus, still like popped out. Just such disappointment. Boink. Come on. Thank you. Remember when everyone went on the 1-star hunt when they introduced that 1 to 2-star crystal? Yep. And then especially after that variant came out and everybody needed the freaking 1-star. But the 1-star had like a 20% drop rate and you had like a 80% chance to get a 2-star. The only crystal where the odds are better to get worse things. Or worse to get better things. You know what I mean. Come on. Beautiful. Who cares about 7 stars? Like, come on, man. That was so 2020. Oh, no, dude. Don't you put that out there. Don't you put that out there in the universe. We don't need any 7 stars anytime soon. I would rather them introduce, like, items of some sort. Like, 6 stars are as high of a rarity as Champ's ever going to wind up going, but if you want to like spruce them up even further, then you start throwing on some items or some gear. Oh, we don't need to keep chasing the yet another another rarity, get the same characters that we already got, you know, rank up the same characters that we've already ranked up again for the 4th time. Be pretty dull. It was such a horrid thing. I mean, it was just mean-spirited. Yup. Yup. And especially to have a path where you cannot beat it unless you have one specific character. It's just such bad game design. I sold some of my 1 stars. I mean, fortunately, I still had the, what was it, Hulk? I still had Hulk, so I was okay there. But I had sold my 1-star Wolverine, you know, way back when I started playing the game. And only recently got him again, like, a few months ago. Almost a year ago. After all that time. Like, it took that long to get him back. All I remember, though, Billy, is that when they were introducing 6 stars, people barely had 5-star rank 4s, right? Like, still working on the first rank 5-star, and then they're like, hey, you know what would be even better? Something completely different. And all of us in one voice were like, how would that be better? To absolutely no response. Stop it. I don't want to get rinsed by Miles. Beautiful. There we go. Alright, come on, Venom. I'm lucky I have sparkles for caustic temper. It makes life so much easier. So much easier. Corvus for invade. Boink. So many others. Can't wait for the Tier 2A arena. Man, they can't bring that like quickly enough. And you know, as soon as they do, it's not going to have a whole Tier 2 alpha. Like, if you want to be like rank 1 to 5, that's how you get the fully formed. Otherwise, it's going to be like, yeah, you want to put up like 3 million points, here's your half of a Tier 2 alpha. Thanks. That has been my experience as well. Because I've been on such a big kick ranking up 6 stars instead of 5s, I haven't felt the Tier 2 alpha drought as badly as some other people have. That all having been said, yeah, it's pretty awful. Alrighty, guys. Let's see. Probably throw this out here as a last round. If there's anybody else streaming right now, throw that over in the chat box. I know BG is still going. So if we were going to get a raid going, I think could go say hey to BG as like the only other person streaming right now. Unless, again, I'm missing somebody. Which, you know, wouldn't be bad. I haven't rated BG's chat for a little bit. Come on. I think, oh, I already read that one. Yeah, easier to rank up 6 stars. About to pop tier 4 CC crystals. I have 4 mutant tier 4 CC. How many 10 pops to get 3 more? 4. 4 more 10 pops. Because kabammed. Blink. Poor Billy. Poor Billy. Yeah. I feel you. I'm sorry. Freaking mods. See, the other reason I like Arena, and this is the last comment on any of this for tonight, the other reason I like Arena is because it lets me play champs I wouldn't ever play otherwise. Like, I would never use Thor Jane Foster for anything. Except Arena. It's the only time I play her. And it's nice, because, you know, get to play a unique champion in that regard, but... yeah, otherwise, no chance. Alrighty guys, but that is gonna be a wrap for tonight. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm throwing the link to BG's stream over there in chat under the handle #RobVonRaid. I'm gonna be stopping over there saying hey quick myself and then going from there. If you guys haven't checked out the 3-star SmackDown, that posted a little bit earlier today using Guardian, seeing how much damage we can knock into a Realm of Legends Winter Soldier in 3 minutes time. Dude, please give that a check out. That is the latest installment in the series, and they've got another one coming out next week, Monday, for the 3-star SmackDown. So who's it going to be? Who's going to be my YouTube MCOC content creator buddy? I don't know. We'll find out. But again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. That stuff does help me out immensely. Helps build up the channel. Helps build up the discoverability. And, you know, very much appreciate that. I'm going to be streaming again Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, for another 2-hour, 3-hour run, whatever it winds up being. So I will catch you guys then. I got stuff posting all the time, though. So ring the notification bell. Stay on top of those videos as they drop. And we'll go from there. But until next time, everybody, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. And be well all. Bye for now.